I am so overdoing a red lip for the holidays. So I brought in my resident makeup artist, Nikki La Rose, to add a little sparkle to this holiday season. You guys, we did this makeup tutorial for a reason. We did a makeup a couple of weeks ago for a very important cause called Baby to Baby, and we got so many compliments on the look that she did. It was a little bit sparkly, iridescent.
It was soft, it was pastel.
It was honestly, it was magical. And today we've recreated it, and she's gonna show you and actually do it for you guys in a step-by-step. It's a little bit long,
but the whole process
you guys are gonna get to see in all the products that you guys, that she used, and you guys will get to check it out. She used some amazing ones, some new school, some old school.
We have good
I
stuff
think you
in there
guys
for sure.
are gonna love it, and I hope you enjoy. You guys ready to show them?
Let's do it.
Luscious lips. She always thinks my lips are dry. They are dry, always.
They're not always dry.
They're always dry.
So this will help plump them, fills in any fine lines around the lip line, hydrates, gets it ready for lipstick. But I like to do this first so that way it has enough time to absorb before we're done with the whole face. Favorite eye cream, do some avocado eye cream. It's gonna hydrate you. And we're gonna do a thick layer.
I feel like I need to be going somewhere. I'm not.
You're hanging out with us.
I'm hanging out. Avocado.
Avocado, this eye cream is amazing.
What is it, Kiehl's?
Kiehl's, yeah.
Yes.
Creamy avocado eye treatment. So now I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and a little bit of the foundation I'm gonna use later on. And this is gonna be your eyeshadow base. So close, and I'm just gonna dab that on. And that's gonna even out any discoloration in your eye, cancel out any redness.
It totally looks more natural too.
Mm-hmm. It just gives you a nice thin layer as a base. I'm just gonna take the Laura Mercier translucent powder and just lightly sweep it all over.
And the one thing I can say about Nikki's makeup, it lasts 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours. You have a way of setting makeup that is incredible.
You remember that time I did your makeup in the morning, and I think you took a plane to somewhere for a food festival or something, and it lasted all day.
Yeah, it was the Palm Beach thing that we went to. It was so fun.
Yeah. Okay, now one of my favorite eyeshadow highlighters is actually a face palette. It's the Ambient Lighting from Hourglass. I love the center shade. This is great for a brow bone highlight. So I'm just taking a smaller brush and I'm gonna apply that right below the brow.
Because it's not too shiny. It's
it's just glowy.
Glowy.
Okay, so for your crease color, I love to start with like a really neutral transitional shade for the crease, and this is gonna kind of be our base for our eye look. And I'm using a bronzer from Becca. This is Bali Sand, and
she loves it.
She so good.
Loves it. She uses it as a bronzer. She uses it as an eye base. She loves it.
It's a great neutral color. It's just really light and soft. And we're gonna take a fluffy blending brush from MAC, and we're just gonna buff that right into the crease. Bali Sands.
Bali Sands.
So good.
Becca, we love you.
Okay, so now that that base color is on, we're gonna start with the fun colors. So we're gonna take the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. This palette is amazing.
It's amazing. She has honestly, it's kind of dirty because we use it so much.
It's in my kit, so it's a little played with.
Desert Dusk.
So I think it's so important to do your eyeshadow before your foundation, because that way you're really able to play with the colors and blend it and get in there and like get kind of messy. You love to be messy.
I love to be messy. She does not love for me to be messy. Like
I don't. It kills me a little bit.
These videos when she's standing there watching me, I horrify her. I can see it. I can feel it. I like to be messy because like I can, she's more precise.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. But so first we're gonna take one of the colors. It's going to be our medium tone shade, and that's going to be Musk. So I'm going to take a smaller, blending brush.
Musk is Musk is like, it's like a really perfect taupe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So good. So smaller blending brush, and we're just going to focus this on the outer corner. And for this look, when we created it, we didn't want it to be super smoky. We want it to be like soft and a little more pastel with some shimmer.
A little
We
more
really-
angelic.
Yeah, we really played off the dress that you were wearing, so
It was so beautiful. Marquesa,
So pretty.
light blue, applique,
yeah, it was
bejeweled.
gorgeous.
Gorge.
So for this shimmery color, most of the time I'll wet my brush and then I'll apply it, and it gives it more of a metallic-y effect, but this color looks so good if you apply it with your fingertips. So to warm it up even more, I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of a face lotion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then we're gonna go right in. This color is so beautiful.
Huda.
Huda. So I'm gonna take a little more same color, and we're just gonna kind of blend it even more into the crease. We never do wing liner, especially
Never.
black wing liner. I always feel like it's too harsh, but
It can be harsh. I mean, you can wear it amazing. To me, I can be a little draggy, a little harsh, but for some reason, she was like, I feel like we need to do it. Everything else is going to be
Because we
soft.
never do
and
it.
We never do it, and it's beautiful.
it was so pretty. It's pretty thin. So we're
And
gonna take
which one is this one by?
Shiseido.
Shiseido. And this is called
It's just a
BK90
creamy black.
Shikaku Black. Beautiful.
I never noticed the name. And the liner's tapered, so it starts obviously really thick with the wing, and it goes super, super thin. I'm only going about 3/4 of the way in. That way it isn't so harsh.
Yeah, she doesn't go all the way into the tear duct. She goes just kind of halfway, and
Well, 'cause-
literally, it's almost like,
Yeah. And we don't want to close up your eye shape. The closer you go in, or if you go all the way in with your eyeliner, it could look a little harsh. It could actually close in your eye shape. Okay, so now time for some lashes. I always do individual lashes on you. I feel like it looks the most natural and kind of like fluttery and pretty.
She does like the 3 or 4, but they're really fluttery. Will you show them?
These are actually just the individuals.
Yeah.
These are my
They're so
favorites, yeah. You can already see there's so much more full too. If you want to look in the camera. Just from like that eye to that eye.
No, it's full.
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 This is a great one, yes. This is
She
from
loves
Ciate. It's called Wonder Wand. It's a super dramatic mascara, so one coat literally is all you need.
Right.
But if you really want to get in there and get dramatic, do like 2 coats. And I'm just gonna wiggle this into your lashes and the fake ones with a fan brush.
That's a really good tip because it makes it look more natural.
And it really blends your lashes with the fake ones, so you can't tell, you know, where yours end and the fake ones begin. The base of your eye makeup is done. We obviously have to do the bottom lash line, which is gonna be really fun, but I don't do the bottom lash line until your foundation, your concealer, your powder is all on.
And
So
this is like, you have to watch her foundation mix. Okay,
yeah,
go.
so we're gonna go back in with some eye primer. This is from Becca. It's the Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer.
It's so good, you guys.
Yeah, this is great for like smoothing and hydrating and plumping the skin and really giving it like that well-rested look. We're gonna use a little bit of the Caudalie Cream Sorbet.
She loves this one. I
is
love
so
Lolita.
good.
She loves this one.
Yeah.
Because it also is great for taking out the redness. I don't know why.
Okay, so I'm gonna mix a little bit of your foundation, a little more.
This is the Becca one.
Yeah, so I use 2 different colors on you. Both are from Becca. It's the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. This is great. It's almost like a cross between the Giorgio Armani and like a tinted moisturizer. It's glowy, it's lightweight, it looks like skin.
It looks like skin.
Yeah, it doesn't
Becca
look
does a
heavy.
really good way of making everything very fluid.
Yeah, they did a great job with this foundation. And then I mix a little bit of the Becca
Illuminator.
backlit primer into that, and it just shears it out just a little bit so it's not so heavy.
Kind of equal parts, right?
Yeah, you're nice and absorbed.
Like, look at this color. It's so good.
Yeah, these 2 colors have been great on you. And this brush is nice too because it's fluffy, it's soft. How does it feel on the skin?
I'm like falling asleep. It's
I
so
know.
good.
And you want to really get into the ears too. Hate to say it, I know it sounds weird, but
True.
you don't want to leave, you don't have this beautiful base and like perfect skin, and then you pull your hair back and you have super bright red ears that
Or
just
white
looks,
ears.
it looks terrible.
I know.
we're gonna color correct first under the eye with a warm tone, kind of like a pink peachy concealer. This is Honey from NARS. Just a little bit where you have kind of like that purple pigmentation.
Mom tired.
So I'm gonna take macadamia. And
Which I always
macadamia.
call nutmeg.
Yeah, you too. We're gonna do just
This is who taught me how to do the triangle.
the triangle method's so good. And I'm gonna start out with a brush and then I'm gonna melt the rest of it in with a beauty blender.
It's like an instant eye lift.
Again, everyone does not need to do this. This is something that I like to do. I love
She
to
loves
mix.
this part. She loves this part.
I love to mix two different powders. I do two loose powders. One is a super hydrating powder. It's from By Terry. It's got hyaluronic acid in it.
Becca has one as well, I think.
Yes.
Remember the water one
they
we
do,
used?
yeah.
That was really good.
That one's nice, yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of pat this in under your eye. And this is so important to set your under eye concealer so it doesn't crease and so you don't get any transfers. But I do just pop a little bit right here. Okay. So we are contouring with another NARS concealer. This is a darker shade and this is Hazelnut.
Contour tips. She's literally using a concealer.
I'm using concealer. I love the consistency of concealer for contour. I don't love a lot of cream contours. The only one that I do love is a Chanel, what is it, Soleil de Tan or something like that. It's a cream bronzer, it's amazing. But if I'm not using that, I'm using a concealer. And I only do just a little bit into your hairline and around your temple. I'm gonna take a smaller brush now. This is an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to contour underneath your bottom lip.
And this is such a big tip right here. Watch what she's doing. This kind of makes the lips
It's like reverse
bigger.
lip lining.
Yeah, so watch.
So instead of using a lip liner, you're creating a shadow and you're giving it the appearance of fuller, plumper lips
So
without
Doing
overdrawing with
injections.
lip liner, which
Right.
looks terrible.
Or doing injections.
Nothing wrong with either of
Nothing
those.
wrong with that, girl.
Overdraw your lips, get injections, we don't care.
One day.
But here's another way to do it.
Too scared.
And then I take a little bit, and we want to create more definition in between her Cupid's bow. And then we're gonna go around top of her lip line.
I'm gonna swear it makes it pop.
And we really don't do this every time. It's more for like, you know, when we're trying to like really go for it.
This is Camellia. So
You
good.
inspired me to get this
I
this
inspired
color.
her. I was like, is that Camellia?
Yeah. This is so funny because when I first met you, you were always using this. When I first met Molly, she was always using this cream Stila old school convertible color.
And I still am.
yeah, and I
People.
saw the color and I was like, that doesn't look like it's pretty. Like it looks
It's
so drab.
so pretty.
It
Good
took
on
me
lips,
years to
good
get it,
on
but I
eyes,
finally got it and
good
I
on
love it.
cheeks. That's why it's called the convertible.
It's so good. So I'm actually gonna apply. I usually take a brush. I love this like flat angled brush.
such a good one.
A
She's going
smaller
back
brush.
to it.
I'm just gonna take pretty much all three of these colors. Now we're gonna take. This is like one of my tried and true favorites.
Peter
this
Thomas
is amazing.
Roth, 24 gold.
24 gold,
Dang
pure
it,
luxury
God.
lift and firm prism cream.
It's so good. I use it
Yeah.
as a primer. She uses it.
You
for
can use it as a
everything.
primer. You can use it as a highlighter. I'm gonna use it as a highlighter. I love it on the nose. Love, love. I love it right there. Above the brow bone. So good. We're gonna take the Jouer, it's like a cream eyeshadow crayon. So we're blending this into your tear duct and a little bit into your lash line too. Okay, now we're gonna take a light eyeliner. So right into that tear duct and then bringing it out. And you can look too, look, just really opens up the eye shape. Okay, so I clearly love this eye pencil. This is Demolition from Urban Decay. So good. It's water resistant. It's long wearing. I didn't do this earlier, but I'm gonna do it now. We're just gonna kind of pop this into her top lash line. This time I am gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna use a really small shading brush. I'm gonna take that fun color again, the retrograde. Just a little bit, yep, and you're gonna look up again. I don't go heavy with mascara on your bottom lash line because you do have really long bottom lashes. And if I'm not there to make sure you're okay or touch you up, it tends to transfer.
Like literally transferring.
It transfers, yeah.
Little feathers down below.
So look way up. Yep. But I love this look because it really gives you like that sultry, smoldering look without having like a bunch of eyeliner
and I
or
had
shadow.
so many compliments tonight. Like I can't even tell you.
You
And then
look
when
beautiful.
we posted, which when you post, it's not nearly as magical.
Okay, so eyes are done, if you can believe it. They're nice and glowy and pretty and sultry. So now we're gonna do some brows. I usually do brows last. I don't know why. Some people love to start with brows. For me, it's like a final step almost. Okay, so finishing touches, we're gonna do a little bit of brow gel. This one's from Benefit. Okay, so now time for lipstick. We got your lip liner on. We're gonna use a half and half from MAC. And this is a luster or amplified? Okay.
Amplify, yeah.
Either way.
This is one of our go-tos.
Yeah, it's got a nice glossy finish, which I like because it's just softer. Makes the lips look more plump.
Amplified.
Yeah. We're kind of staying with the theme, old school MAC. This is Cultured Lip Gloss. Okay, so I remember when we did this makeup, you got dressed, we fluffed your hair, we were all done, and I thought, you know what, you just need a teeny, like,
She went back to old school orgasm.
yes, a teeny bit more blush, like the tiniest pop of it. And I mean like the tiniest pop, like we did like a lick of it on top. So we'll take the best brush ever.
Japanese.
Yep, kabuki brush. And I just dusted a tiny bit. Molly loves blush, I love blush.
I love blush. I love blush more than anything.
Yeah.
If I were on a desert island and I could have one product, it would be
Love
blush.
your blush. Okay, so we're gonna set you.
This
Again,
is
old
the
school
prep
MAC.
and prime. Let me tell you. And then watch this trick.
You wanna spray it up. So when it falls, it hits you just gently. You don't wanna spray too far below, because then you get up your nostrils, but just a little bit.
And also she'll use this with eyeshadow to set it as well,
Yeah.
which is also a really good trick. Okay, you guys, how easy was that? Pretty easy. It's a little long. It's not easy, I was just joking.
It's
but
so
it's
easy, you
so
just need
pretty.
55
You just need
products.
55 products.
Yeah.
Actually, you only need 50. But it's so worth it. We wanted to recreate the exact look because you guys wanted a step-by-step. And literally, I mean, it does take time and effort to do this look. But it's so pretty. And a lot of these products you will use over and over. I think that one thing I loved about it, we brought a little old school back.
I'm all about some old school products that I've
Me
had in
too.
my kit forever, and so is Molly. Like
too.
we love our like cult. We love our cult favorites, and we definitely used quite a few on this look.
And if you guys have any makeup tutorials that you'd like us to do, you guys are loving what we're doing, and that's why we wanted to be really realistic and bring in Nikki, because I can't do nearly what she can do, and a lot of my products that I get are from her, and I'm so happy that she's in my life because I get to look like this right here. We love you
just
guys.
need to put the dress on.
I need to put the dress on. I need to get the dress
put it
back.
on.
It's like it expires. 24 hours, it's all gone. But
Cinderella.
the makeup can last forever. I love my Cinderella look.
Yep, you look gorgeous.
Love you guys.